We are on the very last week of making jeans in Maine.
The last of the jeans is going through the line right now.
Yeah, of course it's sad. Genuinely sad. Because this is my bread and butter.
Are you a hemmer at heart?
Yes. I'm gonna hem forever.
Yeah, the only thing consistent about manufacturing is change. So,
I mean, if you stop learning, you start dying, you know? That's what else we make. Yeah, right?
Big day. Very sad to see it go away. New adventures are coming.
so supply chain's a big thing for us. So we get our denim in Georgia. So it's really easy for Jason in North Carolina. If there's an issue, and also Shane, they can both jump in a car, be in Georgia real quick, look at issues. They have the machines, they have the cutting table, software, and the people in the design team down there to come up with new products for denim. So it makes sense for us up here to continue with jiu-jitsu instead of having us make fabric and ship it down to North Carolina.
I have a question. I think you might have an answer.
Okay.
Would you consider yourself a patriot?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think working at Origin constitutes patriotism? Just working here, do you think that makes someone a patriot?
Yeah, I think so. I think working here made me a patriot.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it does. Whether you like to admit it or not. I think people come here not looking for patriotism, but like, it's kind of the core of what's going on. Is it not?
Were you a patriot before you started working here?
I don't think I really understood what it meant. I think just showing up to work every day is helping our country. And I think that's a good thing. And that's why I don't call out of work. Just learning more about what the big picture is shows a lot about patriotism.
What is the big picture?
What do I think the big picture is?
Yeah, what's the big picture of Origin?
I think the big picture of Origin is putting Americans back to work. I think it's the big picture for me. It makes you wonder why more people aren't doing it. Like, why is us having a factory in Farmington so like special? Like, I feel like it should be like normal, but it's not. It's like something extravagant. And I'm glad to be a part of it, but like, I didn't think it was so scarce. Everything at Origin is so expensive. I'm like, yeah, because we're not paying our workers 30 cents an hour. Like, people are surviving on our wages. I mean, the people in the field with the cotton and the people trucking our shit and the whole chain. Us showing up isn't just showing up for Pete and Amanda. We're showing up for everyone that they get goods from and making sure that they have a stable job. So like, I don't know. It's a big trickle-down effect.
Last pair of jeans right there, and they don't even fit me, but I don't know, you know. That's impressive. I was just going in to ask when this was all going to go down. Boom. It's impressive how it changes, you know. Pivot. Look this way. Want to see if you got a weepy eye. Oh, I see one.
All right, everybody, come on.
I'm sad. This is the saddest day ever. On to jackets.
I feel honored being the first person to touch the first pair and to touch the last pair.
Hey.
I feel honored. Been a good run.
We're gonna do this every week now.
Yeah, I should show a quick technique. This is a deck technique. Going back a second. First, you got to capture the two different colored socks. Okay, that's the style. So he's got this De La Riva guard. Yeah, boom. Here.
Did you see how well I've never practiced this before? I just did it.
You did it. Grab my ankle. Blow. You want this part on the ground. Yep, and you want to like pull to turn my foot in. That's the correct De La Riva. When you're up on my ankle, you don't have the leverage. That's why your hands gotta hit the ground.
Got you.
So we're gonna lift and kick.
Ow, my knee just.
All right. See. Go ahead. Go back. Right. We're gonna lift and kick. Okay. Now we can come across for the leg drag. Smash.
Why are we doing this?
Technique of the week. Just throw it in, man. People are like, we love jiu-jitsu. Show us more jiu-jitsu. There's some jiu-jitsu.
If you guys like Technique of the Week, that's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
Technique of the Week with Young Ian and Sweet Petey.
Sweetie. Okay, Queen.
Travis, welcome back, sir.
It's great to be back.
You want to do not line plan reveal, but walk through some of the product we're releasing this year.
You want to slice and practice meat to Travis? No thanks.
What do we call this shirt?
The work shirt.
The work shirt? The built shirt.
Built shirt.
The built shirt. Or the factory shirt. This thing's badass. It's got the technical buttons on the ribbon. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome.
How come we haven't put out a work shirt yet?
Same reason we haven't put out our entire line plan, because we're rebuilding the supply chain and getting companies to weave and knit the fabrics that don't exist in America, which Trav can walk you through. Drum roll, please.
Let's have a little chat,
In the past, I had no restrictions. I could source and pick anything I wanted all over the world, and that was acceptable. It's like, you know what? Everything 100% made in America, sourced American supply chain without crossing an international border. That's the challenging part, but the fun part. So traveling, it's all domestic.
No more trips to China.
Exactly, which I'm happy. You know, but it's also a pride thing. It's like, you know what? Nobody's ever done this. Let's do this. We're pioneers. It's fun.
What are some of the additions in Hunt for this year?
Well, one of our number one platforms, the Nano Wool. So we came out with the Nano Wool hoodie last year. Now we're coming out with a crew. The Tetralock Light, we're actually bringing a hoodie in. So you're going to get our early season fabric in a hoodie silhouette.
I'll tell you what I'm really excited about is some of the solids we're doing.
Essentially what this is, we took our innovative Hunt fabrics from 22 and we're bringing them into durable goods in 23s and solids, everyday wearable pieces.
Once you have that thing, that innovative textile, you want to use it across the line.
Okay. So Novalock, all of a sudden we introduce it in Hunt and we get that community, and then we introduce the same over into durable goods, and it just expands now. Anybody can wear it, but we're still building the equity in the material and the fabric.
Are we bringing all these to market this year, or is some of them going into next year?
All this year.
Bro, I mean, come on. A black stealth wool hoodie. Dude, a black stow jacket, this puffy vest, and then obviously the parka also. Along with Shane developing new textiles.
The American supply chain is not easy to develop fabrics. Perfect example is, you know, we have a flannel that's planned for this fall. We've come with some challenges because we can't find the yarns, we can't find the texture, we can't find the weight here in the States. So
how do you get past those supply chain problems that you're having right now?
It's a little bit of convincing, like for instance, Mount Vernon, they weave our denim. Trav and Shane sit down with them and say, listen, we have a new program. Nobody in America can make this. You know, you talk about partners, not vendors. So here's what this looks like year 1, year 2, year 3. Are you willing to do the development work and tool up to weave buffalo check plaid? If you have a good relationship, it's going to be a yes. That's why it took so long to get those core textiles, those things that really define the brand for the coming 5 years, 10 years. I mean, there's some good shit in there that's going to last a long time.
I mean, we could pull something off the shelf, probably pretty easy, but it's not to the standard of Origin and what we want.
Doing it 100% on an American supply chain without compromise. Do you know of another brand that's ever done that?
Not to this scale. No. I can't think of one.
I wanted to go hard at the end. I wanted to go hard on infrastructure, failing infrastructure, single points of failure factories, like all that shit. Today I'm representing Origin as one of 4 companies to talk about sustainability and made in America and American textiles. We're gonna try to drive some points across today, young Ian. There's only a handful of us that are speaking, but there's people from the Biden administration listening, there's different colleges and universities listening, and so.
And I'd like to start with Pete on that question.
Oh man, I could take up this whole meeting talking about it. But I won't. For us, it starts with the workforce. It's essential that they find meaning in their work, and it has to be sustainable. If we demand something better as consumers, then the factories and the suppliers will fall in line. They have to. What COVID did, it advanced us 10 years, the mindset. We don't have the supply chain to make this. And so it actually expedited the need to have this conversation. Ultimately, like any revolution or renaissance, it's the power of the people and the consumer that's going to drive change. And what I like to say is greed plays in all circles, doesn't care which side of the aisle you sit. We have to do a better job of being better humans. As a consumer, it's your job, like it's your job to vote in every election. It's your job to educate yourself to help create change and help build awareness around that change. They're an extremely intelligent consumer, so greenwashing is going to die because the consumer base is so smart. They're going to try to fill you with propaganda, but we live in this information age where you can sort through the bullshit, man. You can find the information. If you just got to go look, stop entertaining yourself and start educating yourself, because it's out there on all the media platforms. Get into the algorithm of truth. There's right and there's wrong. If you got to think about it, it's wrong.
So that's going to do it for another episode of Uncut. Last week we said we were giving away this awesome moose leather wallet. This is a wallet made out of a hide from a moose that Joe shot a year or two ago. And Henry made us this awesome little wallet to give away. The winner of this is Miles DeWall. Miles, thank you for all the support, man. We're going to get that out to you ASAP. And this week, Pete had a really, really cool idea for something that he wants to give away.
Maybe next week's Uncut, we give away an actual moose boot. It'd be a one of one.
You'd have to make it specifically for him.
Yep.
So if you can find another boot manufacturer that has the capability to make a moose leather boot, let me know. I'm interested to see. They're going to be fully custom with your size, your specifications. So all you need to do to be entered to win the boots is comment down below which product you're most excited for from the line plan. Also just like this video because it helps us out a lot, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing videos every single Monday. 2023 is going to be a crazy year, so we want everyone to be involved. Any ideas of things that you guys want to see in these videos, please just feel free to comment down below. Trying to get as much cool information to you guys as we possibly can. And we'll see you guys on the next week of Origin Uncut.
We've got like college professors teaching this in their classes. Like literally, there's comments, and I've had private messages.
Yeah,
like I'm
it's like,
teaching this in my college class.
I watch this with my high school history class every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the cool thing is about being transparency. No other brand can catch us because, like right now, international lead times are over 6 months.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So I mean, we'll let the cat out of the bag, but we'll be to market faster than they can even issue.
Or
a
you
PO.
could go 2 miles up the road and watch the looms running.
Yes.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.